Guys, my internet is trying to come for me, and we're going to rebuke my internet in the name of Jesus. It's going to stop disconnecting me on these lives, okay? But we are back. So if you came back to join us, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Kudos to you. Give yourself a pat on the back. And I'm extending the glory of God over your life right now. I appreciate you for being here, okay? All right, so give me one moment. I'm trying to see if it's sending out that I'm live again. All right, looks like we're back. Okay, so I don't know where I cut you guys off at, but UJ, oh Jesus, what was we looking on? AU. Was looking on AU. AU, let's turn that down. I had to pull it up so I can know if it's trying to knock me off again. I'm actually gonna put it right here. Okay. So AU, we're looking for sales because I'm looking for buys this week on the dollar. All right. We marked up gold. We marked up UJ. Okay, USD, CHF. Let's come up to the monthly. The monthly is pushing. Okay. It wants to break this high so bad. I'm gonna mark this area right now as a point of interest for one of our new highs. We do have a gap up here, but that's a long ways to go, and this is the monthly channel. We did break the monthly high, but it looks like it's probably okay. Let me mark it. It looks like it's probably going to be higher than our 50% for the weekly. Yeah, it is. But wow, that monthly, this was our monthly high, right? Right here. That was our monthly high. We switch it over to the weekly. It is now our weekly low. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So let's mark up our 50%. And it's repetition, right? Just like UJ, USD, CHF is opening under the 50% mark for the week. So we might just see these lows ran and then let's skyrocket and take that level out. That was a monthly level and it is our next weekly high too. So we're definitely going to keep that area. Um, it's going higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. I don't see any kind of trend or pattern right here. I'm sorry, not trend. I do see trend. The trend is higher highs. I don't see any pattern for our some people would see like a head and shoulders. I guess shoulder, head, shoulder. I don't know. I don't trade head and shoulders. Um, I do see a tiny trend line here. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. We got a price balance range here. Hmm. Which price came back and hit already? Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to leave that there. I have no conclusion on USD CHF. We're going to let the market play out tomorrow. And we're going to see what the 1 hour gives us as far as entry, if it's going to let us know if it's going to sell or buy, but it's in a buying trend for sure. All right, we're going to leave that. Let's go up to the monthly. We're now on NU. NZD USD has ran a monthly low. So I want to see where our monthly low is in comparison to our weekly low. All right, it's not near our weekly low because I trade Remio CRT weekly model. I come to my weekly chart and mark my high of the week, low of the week, and 50% of the weekly candle. Now this was our monthly low, and 50% of our weekly candle is here. Because they are so close, I don't know. I'm gonna probably delete one, but we'll see. I don't see price pulling back to touch this because we haven't ran it yet. But who knows? I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna leave it. Okay, and this will be our next point of interest for a low. What did I just do? There we go. All right, so NU looks like AU, where we have this little it's not too much of a big channel, but it's making lower lows for sure. This was our last lower high. This looks like a long way up. That's 100 points, but because it's a volatile week, it could pull up here and then drop. But that it looks like really high. Okay, here we go. Okay. Did we already run this one? Nope. Right at it. So I'm actually going to move this. Was this our weekly high? I'm not going to move it because that was our weekly high. But I am going to mark this one too. And similar to AU, I want to see this happen. But I'm not going to set limits because we're in a crazy week. Price could come all the way up here and then drop. I'm going to set an alert. And then when our alert go off, we'll go down to a smaller time frame to see if price is telling us to sell or buy. All right, let's go to AJ. We'll go to the monthly. All right, so on AJ, price did run the high, But just looking at this, I'm pretty sure, I know for sure price dropped below the 50%, but it's looking like it's still sitting under the 50%. Let's see. Okay. Price is still sitting under the 50% of this monthly. So I'm not going to use any monthly zones. We're just going to strictly go with our weekly CRT. The high, the low, and 50% of last week's candle. If you don't know anything about the weekly CRT, it's waiting on the weekly low or weekly high to be ran and then trading price back down to 50% of this area. All right. Price looks like it's in a little triangle pattern, possibly. I'm going to put some trend lines and see. It's kind of tight up here. So maybe, maybe not. Okay. All right, let me come down to the daily. All right, so price is in some type of consolidation because it's at that monthly 50% range. So price is consolidating. It's not even letting us know if it's going to buy or sell. And with AJ is kind of like, or all JPY pairs is kind of like indices because the yen is so cheap against everything. It's like constantly buying, but it has its pullbacks. Like it's constantly buying, but it has its moments, right? This was a deep, deep drop back in August. Now it seems like it's trying to climb and make its way back up. But because we're at 50% of that monthly area, prices consolidating. Mm, okay. So this is still 192 pip range. So it's okay to still trade within this consolidation. We can get something up off of here. So, okay, there we go. Price didn't run the low though, but was this today? This was Friday. Okay, Friday we got this big bullish move, and what I've come to find is Friday, Sunday, Monday, price will finish off the trade that it started, and then like Tuesday, it will make a whole nother trend. So with AJ might be an early trade this week. I would set an alarm, an alert. I wouldn't just do a sell limit because Price could come back and take this low and then decide to trade back up. Stop loss has to be below the low that gave us the candle that broke structure, and entry at 50%. I'm going to set an alert. And move that one up on my watch list. Okay. UJ. As you can see, UJ is reacting off of some area, but it's moving. And you making its way up. I just needed to come on up to my area. It's in this little down channel. All right. EA, you're all odd. Yeah, you're all odd. I need to move this one up. Okay, let's go to our monthly. All right, we have been consolidating for months. Price hasn't ran a higher low, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go to our weekly. Let's see what this weekly range is. See if it's even worth dealing with. A lot of these this week is opening up right near the 50% range. Okay, it's good 90 pips in that. So it's the first part and drop from. All right, so price played around in this area for a couple of days. Okay, price hit that already. Let's straighten this up. Okay, I'm sorry, I can be a little anal about my trend lines, but we got one, two, three bounces, another bounce. Price pushed up, but came back and closed underneath. There's like a little something slightly here. Hmm. Where are we going? So price ran this low, which took us up to this high. We have equal highs here. We have some liquidity here, and then our weekly high. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, guys. We have people that's trying to buy the Trump coin, and I was trying to let them know how to do it. Um, my phone don't always like vibrate when I get messages coming through, so they started calling me. Okay. All right. Um. All right. So we have our zones marked up on this one. Price is currently at the 50% and is in a gap right here. I would have to see it come out of this trend line, right? And possibly get on top of this gap, which is already would make it not enough for me to buy. Stop loss underneath the wick of the candle with the gap. Is it 2 to 1? Can't argue with it. It's 60. I'm not going to set an alert though. I like the 4 and the 5 to 1s. I'm not going to set an alert, but we will come back tomorrow. We're going to go through all of these anyways. Jesus. Okay. All right. How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 more to get through. Starting next week, because there's 30 pairs to mark up, we'll do some markups on our Friday recap. We'll do 10 markups that day. We'll do 10 on Saturday and then 10 on Sunday to make these videos not as long when somebody's watching them back. I'm sorry, walking her through how to get the meme coin. If you don't have the meme coin, I will have a link underneath this video for you. Click the link, download the app. Once you download the app, right there on the first page, you're going to see official Trump. Scroll down a little bit, you'll see Trump coin. Click Trump coin, click buy, and then follow all of the instructions to verify your identity and then buy some with your debit card on this app. You don't even have to buy any Bitcoin and transfer it that way. All right. GBP CAD monthly. All right, so price was consolidated for a good bit, came down and ran all these lows. I mean, it ran August. Oh, it fell. August of 20, September 2022. We all know what happened. The vid. All right, so price did run our monthly low, but it also came down and ran this low. Looks like it's moving its way back on up. I'm not going to mark up my monthly. My weekly is actually going to be closer. So we'll take it to our weekly zone. Okay. Price opened up today. Oh no, this was last week. Gosh, that's a tiny last week candle. Well, we know it's pushing its way on up. It's already about to run this high from last week. You okay? Who downstairs? Babe. Sienna. Go see if Kaya messing with something. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a dog. A puppy at that. And I just heard something like fall downstairs. Hold on 1 second.